Oh no. We're against the Winston. Guys, I can't be the only one that thinks the Winston is the most annoying hero to play against in Stadium. Like, as a Moira player, I would rather play against D.Va. Like, Winston is just frustrating to play against. But anyway, this is going to be a game where we're playing against Winston. So I looked at their team composition and I thought, right, you've got Winston, you've got Torb. There's a good chance that I'm going to need to put out quite a bit of healing. And Phantasm's just going to work against that. The other thing is late game, Torb becomes really, really annoying. And you really want to have a heal orb. Like, just to combat them. If you're in like a chain grass build and he puts any ability power on his turrets, they're just as frustrating for Moira to play against in Stadium as a turret is in ranked. So I much prefer against Torb going an orb build. Against Winston, I actually really like Phantasm. You're not killing the Winston as such, it's when he goes to jump on you, you can fade away, get Numerico, ability lifesteal, and then just, it gets your health up. So that when he chases you afterwards, yeah, you can survive quite well. So, going into round one. We have a Ryan as well, which I already know that this is going to be a brutal match. But it is quite a good round for us, like a good map for Phantasm. It's very close proximity, which means that we can get a bit closer to players like this Torb, whereas on some of the long maps that's a bit more problematic. Ooh, Reaper's behind us, heal orb. Flat bounce the heal orb, join up with it again. If you see an enemy Moira damage orb floating around, as long as you've got a heal orb nearby, then you don't need to worry about dodging it too much because you heal more than they damage. Quick heal on the Mercy. Again here, like I'm not too worried about the damage orb flying by because I've got Phantasm orb next to me. Just take a bit of cover there for a second, allow our cooldowns to come back up. Our Tracer does get taken down, Monkey's going to jump. We're standing on our heal orb here just in case he jumps over onto us, which he has done. It doesn't look like that's enough as it expires. So we bounce another heal orb. God, we're using so many heal orbs. Fade up top to try and get onto the Rhine here, provide him with some heals. We're waiting for our orb cooldowns, get a little bit of energy back as well. Got some time, but we jump straight down onto the point. Another heal orb coalescence. We're going to kill the turret first. Just get out of the Torb lava there. And yeah, we might as well try and push them. They're backing off. Coalescence is quite a nice intimidation. Oh, as the Moira's... she gets to the Mega just in time. Now we're in a bit of trouble. We've got no cooldowns, but luckily we do have a Mercy. Probably our best cooldown available. Now in comes the Coalescence. We bounce a heal orb now because it allows us to use Phantasm if the Moira hard targets us again. I might add, this is not a game where we play healer. Let me just make that clear. We're not playing healer, we're just playing healer right now because of the situation, right? We're pretty flexible with it all. So fire damage orb in over onto the point, but it looks like our team's in a bit of trouble. Monkey ult comes in as well. There's a Torb turret shooting us, which forces us to rotate. It's going to be a healing orb as we try and get closer to the point. Phantasm orb just to provide us with a stationary one. Our tank does get taken down. We're going to back off here if we can. We're just about fade. Little trimp off the wall there. Monkey jumps in. We're low health, but we're following our heal orb. We've got Coalescence, but not Phantasm orb down there just to heal us up. Maybe it's an opportunity to use it. We do. Reaper's there. I was hoping that the Brig would move forward, but the Brig actually reacted quite quick and nearly booted us off of the map. Get the damage out on the gun, but we didn't want to risk actually getting shot by something else. So we could just finish it off here as Brig misses her whip shot. Mercy's in a bit of trouble, flying around. Nice movement. Try and get a bit more healing over onto her there as Tracer. Didn't manage it there. Okay, Phantasm Orb again, provide us with a heal zone. Mercy's there. Again, we can't indefinitely peel this Mercy though, because everyone else on our team's going to die. We jump through over onto the point, bounce a heal orb. There is a Brig and a Moira. We're keeping two of them occupied right now, which allows our team to get some kills. Even though I've got the heal orb on point, I can't take another shield bash there, so we jump up to the high ground. Coalescence comes in on the line. We're trying to use natural cover as well. Now that we've got the Phantasm Orb, we should be okay. Should be okay. Bounce another orb. Now it's our turn for a Coalescence. We try and heal the Rhine a little bit, but he does get taken down. I don't think we could have kept him alive against the point blank Reaper anyway. Coalescence did work. I mean, we've still got the point, but yeah, now we've got no ults as Monkey's on us as well. We want to get onto the point where we've got a Phantasm Orb. Heal Orb that is sat there right in our little corner. There's Torb Lava all over the floor. Earned 12.5k already. I mean, I say already, the round's like nearly over, but can our Rhine get a touch here? Got 4 players coming out of spawn. The Rhine has to do it. Rhine's on point. Can we get in to heal him in time? We may have a res option available. Mercy's going. We don't have a res option available. There's a Brig with Rally, so we're going to have to get on out of that point for a second. We want to go back in and touch it again. Tracer's now on point, so we don't have to jump down just yet. I was going to jump down there, but it'd only be me. I'd just be feeding a kill. So, we don't contest it. Get 18,788 cash. Gives us MVP. Did 1.6k ahead of the enemy Moira, which is nice. It's a free armored vest.
It's the payload race.
Right. Payload race map. So, I have enough money where I could just buy Cyber Venom. I could buy Liquid Nitrogen, but we immediately get Limerico. And that's because I know that Winston starts to become a problem. Also, I want to be able to get in close to players and drop off the orb and then fade away. And yeah, the fact that Limerico is going to start giving me life there. Also, there's an important part of Limerico, and that's if you stagger your orbs. So you stagger your orb and then you fade after a few seconds, then your orb when it's back off cooldown and you fade. You'll constantly be getting that health regen because it's an effect that restores your armor over 3 seconds. So we also get a bunch of ability lifesteal. We have 35% AP. Enemy Moira has 25%. They've gone for a few different things. They've got smart orbs for one. They're also on cross orbal. So quick heal over times onto my team. Happy to push the Winston here, push the objective, see if I can block them from pushing it any further. Because I know that I can fade back and I'm going to get life back. We fade there actually for a positional reason, but it also triggers Limerico. Monkey's on us, heal orb comes in. We haven't got debuff, so we can use heal orbs. Need to try and get back out to my Phantasm Orb. Monkey jumps up top. So we're starting to make progress on the objective here. Heal for the Mercy again. Put down a little orb. So we've got a zone. Winston goes flying. Okay. See the Reaper. We saw you. We heard you. Now, I don't want to just, again, heal the Mercy up. If it was a little bit closer, we might have been able to take him out there. With the orb, that is, before he TP'd. Getting the Brig there. Tracer getting pushed. But can we cut off the Brig? Yes, we can. Push through. Look at our health go back up every time we fade. Not when the Mercy heals us, but when we fade and use an ability, our health goes up quite well. Because of that ability lifesteal and the combination of the Limerico, it means that we can be really, really brave. So it's like, we do a little bit of tanking. We're not like super strong or anything, but having that 50 armor's already quite huge. We also, I believe, still have armored vests, so 75 armor is really good. Going to be good against the Reaper. It's going to be good against the Moira. It's not, the armor itself is not good against Winston, but having that extra health, because we still get extra health from, you know, we get 75 extra health because we got 50 armor and 50 armor that we wouldn't have from armored vest. I mean, that we wouldn't have normally. You know what I'm saying? As Monkey is honest now. Get taken down by the Torb. Mercy coming in with a res. Does manage to get it off. Let's fire an orb up at their team. Winston goes for us. Need that ability lifesteal, but there's a bubble there, so we're going to rotate around. Can we heal the Rhine, take out the Winston, or both? That works as well. See Brig in the room, so we fire an orb. Still want to make sure that we're moving the objective, though. I can hear footsteps. Ah, marked. So Reaper looks like he's going to be coming around. Mercy puts herself in such a bad position. Actually have to fire a heal orb there because I just don't trust it. Now I know my next orb's going to be a heal orb, so we can just kind of create a zone here. Oh, we don't need to. We don't actually need to fade. We can use our damage orb first. Good shatter by Brian there. Moira's walking through our Phantasm orb, gets very low health. I actually predicted that she was going to go for the Mega, but she opted to go behind. That just means certain death, but I think she would have probably died anyway. So Reaper, we've pinged the Reaper. We know that they're coming in this direction. Winston's also here. I believe. Flat bounce off the back wall. We're going to jump onto the cart and put the orb there because then they can't crouch behind it or hide behind a section of it. So I dodge the orb. Moira comes in as well. Still moving it. Oh, the orb damages us a bit, so we use a heal orb just so that we get that little extra cash. And nice. We didn't get MVP. That was down to the Pharah. Eddie Terror. Causing terror. If you like, just like the video. I'm.
The teams are gearing up. Yeah. Every choice is crucial.
We get to pick a power. Now I'm looking at, okay, maybe Cyber Venom's a thing. I'm looking at their healing. Hey, they don't actually have that much healing. Moira's got quite a lot of damage. Rick hasn't got insane heal numbers. I mean, we're doing more. Maybe I don't need Cyber Venom yet. What about Liquid Nitrogen? I'm deciding like between those two, and then it was like, why don't I just skip the debuff for now and get Extendrils? And if I was going for a debuff 100% at the time, actually it's not 100% of the time, but 100% in this game, I would have gone for multi-ball. But now, because we don't have the debuffs, it's like, could we chain grasp?
Only 20 seconds left until
should we multi-ball? Should we cross orbal? And I was hovering over chain grasp because I was thinking that gives me some flexibility for later. As in, I can, if everything's going really badly, I can swap to a weapon power attack speed build. But honestly, against this team composition, I never want to swap to a weapon power ability power, weapon power attack speed build. Like, we're gonna be getting the debuffs at some point. So I settled on cross orbal because multi-ball without the debuffs is useless, and I can just build AP for now until I see that their healing is a problem. I don't need to get Cyber Venom, so this should mean that we put out more damage, we actually do more healing for our team, because our orbs have got a larger radius. Oh, we can't heal through that bubble, unfortunately. We're standing behind that wall there, and all of our players are in different places. Fade out from the Winston. Moira's pushing us with attack speed, I mean weapon power. Yeah, okay. So our team were pretty split. That happens sometimes. Oh, Farah getting some nice point blank air shots on the Winston as he jumped in. That means he's got to retreat out. Brig could be a bit isolated here. Actually going to rotate around to try and like stop the objective. We've got to be careful of somebody coming up along those stairs. Reaper is the one. Reaper's back. Yeah, teleported back. We can't actually push that because of the gun. If we attack the gun, we're not going to get any lifesteal from our right click on it. So instead we flank behind, drop off an orb and fade back into the high ground. We see the Reaper. Instead, we're just focused on the objective here. We've got some catching up to do. Orbs there. We're still just focused on the bot here. There's a gun there as well, so we don't really want to be in LOS of that. And the safest place for us here is to push the bot, try and fire our orbs through. I think one of the orbs, yeah, didn't quite make it. Mercy again finding ourselves in all sorts of trouble. We see the Brig. We want to, yeah, see what we can do there. Reaper's very low. Ryan takes him down. Farah gets a little low as well. We're still behind on the objective. Use Coalescence. We did have an orb there as well. With that Torb turret, we're going to try and make sure that we're out of line of sight of it. We fade into the little high ground. It's a little bit more tricky for Winston to jump in here. As you can see, I'm not sure if he was going for us or the Mercy. It's a bit more tricky as he gets a double punch on us there. So back into our little safe haven. Oh, Moira's very low. Moira does get taken down. Leave an orb back for Winston. So yeah, when the Winston jumps, we like to drop off a Phantasm Orb. It's going to damage the Winston. It's going to give us ability lifesteal if they then put some damage out onto us. Winston very low again. He's jumping away. Oof. Just about to take him down. We've got to watch out, our health's a bit low. Fired cross orbital. I actually fired the damage orb first because I was like, the Tracer doesn't need the heal orb right away, but they will when they back off. And just if they got pushed, we'd be able to do it, but the other heal orb might have saved the Tracer there. Moira's attacking us. We want to get this orb next to her on the point. Got no orb for this Reaper Winston though that's pushing us. Ryan's getting a bit low. Apply some healing. We're going to fade. Get into our our little zone again. Certainly like that room. I just feel like there's great control there. That's why I jump straight back to the other side. Mercy can cross here. Can Mercy cross here? I fire a heal orb through there, but Mercy ain't there. I'm not going to focus too hard on this. We've still got an objective we've got to play for. I've got Coalescence. I don't want to use it just yet though. Okay, our health is quite good. There's a Monkey ulting. Use it now that we've got clear with a fade. Monkey straight back over onto us though. Ryan pins the Torb. We manage to take the round. Another MVP. 11,500. Winston beat us, but yeah, we were quite far ahead of our team and even further ahead of the enemy Moira.
Get ready for chaos in Clash.
It's not about a Moira diff thing there. It's just, it's nice to be ahead of your mirror matchup. Because then you know, if we were doing the same thing, I would probably be getting more value because I'll have more stats somewhere. Right, so we've got enough money for Champions Kit. And again, their healing's not crazy strong. So I'm just like, look, I can sell some of the ability lifesteal. Oh. Thank you, Teddy Terror.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure?
So we've got some ability lifesteal and we can sell some because now that we've increased our AP, we're going to get more ability lifesteal back. But also in the later rounds, we're gaining more and more health anyway, so it's still useful to have. Everybody else is gaining damage for sure. But in this case, it's like, yeah, Champions Kit, a little bit of ability power is fine for now. We can rely on our Fade, we can rely on Numerical Fusion. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Just adding a bit more AP. Well, adding a lot more AP, actually. And we'll try it out. The money worked out well. Maybe there were better combinations. Maybe we could have got, I don't know, Super Flexor and Smart Orbs or something. Like, there's a few variations that we could buy, but I thought, you know what? Let's go for this one. And we'll see if it works out. So... still cross orbital Phantasm, fire an orb. I don't know why we took the extra second to fire the heal orb there as well. Winston jumps on us, the typical fade out. Fire the orb, not at the Winston because we want to do the damage to the people at the back. Because our Ryan's on the point here, we're going to have to try and get involved with that. Orb comes in, there's a lot of Torb stuff around as well. Try and get some healing onto our Mercy, but we cannot just follow her around and heal the whole time. Reaper's now over onto us as well. Fade back to our point. Good survival by everyone. Mercy was under a lot of pressure. We're going to try and make our way through towards the point. Can't do that, so we proc Numerica and get out of there. Ryan going through the window, didn't get there in time. Also means that we did lose our Ryan. Reaper's teleported behind us, just about made it to the high ground, but Winston's now chasing. Winston actually very low there. We try and fire the orb on his escape route. And drop off a Phantasm Orb, and now we're using Coalescence. So who can we push here? Brig Rally's in play. We kill the Moira. We're going to fade around the corner to buy some time for our Coalescence to heal us. We didn't really need to because Mercy was healing, but we didn't know that. Mercy, get out of the bubble so we can heal you. I can't go that way as well. Just going to give Monkey resets. So yeah, Mercy's having a rough time at the moment. I told you, Winston's probably the most annoying tank to play against. I mean, look at this. Everybody's getting bounced around out of any place that we can heal them. He's near impossible to kill, just so much mobility. I think the game developers, if they had to target a tank to sort out, it'd probably be Winston at this point. I mean, the problem is, I guess, like, it's really difficult to make Winston viable and not OP. Yeah. Either way, he's incredibly strong, especially in the high ranks, where players know how to play the hero better. In general, it's not everybody. Mercy, you've got to come towards me. I've put down the orb, the Phantasm orb, for her. She just seems to go back, fake fade, try and buy us some time before the Winston pushes us. That'll do. However, we want to try and get involved here. I had to move slowly then because I wasn't sure if I was standing on Torb goo or not. Winston punching us. We need to get through to the point. Risky fade. We've got Coalescent. Heal Orb's also following us from cross orbital. Turret down. Torb 1 health, but Moira's tagged on them as well. Ryan's going to try and push them, but notices that the brig's there. Mercy going in for the res. Winston pounces though. Takes the Mercy down, and it looks like we're in real trouble here. Big shatter from the Ryan. Has he got the damage to actually finish the Winston off? No, he's critical health and being bounced around, so that's a negative. It's only going to be me and Mercy, right? We try and fade through the Winston to get over to the point. We just about get hit. Well, we've got a Tracer. We can, by the looks of it, get another touch. So cross orbital, heal orb again. We need damage as well. I don't like to just stack healing because if we are going to win, we're going to have to eliminate a player like quite quickly there. Because we're not just using heal orbs and surviving with this kind of build isn't going to work. We need to try and rely on ability lifesteal, cross orbital, heal orb, and then hopefully get a kill, fade away, come back in for a touch. Get MVP again. I mean, it's not like anything special to get MVP with Moira. It's just kind of, it's validation that you've done what you're meant to do. If you're not getting MVP very often with Moira, Moira earns cash quite well, so you should be getting it a lot of the time. Right, multi-ball, cyber venom, liquid nitrogen, nano cola, energized bracers for our ability lifesteal. I mean, the money works out nice. Look at that, 154 remaining. So now we're trying to see what effect debuffs have, because if Winston's scaling like this, and I mean, Torb's going to be getting stronger, Brig's going to be getting stronger, we kind of need to see, like, we don't even have to commit to these debuffs the entire game, but I think it's smart for us in this position to see what a round looks like with these debuffs. And if we go, maybe they're not that important, like if it didn't make that much of a difference, we could sell them and maybe max out some AP, get more survivability. We'll see how the round goes. So with it being round 5, we're not going to be able to transition to any sort of hybrid or weapon power build, because all of our powers are orb based at the moment. So we've got to hope that orbs are enough, and then we can always still build some like attack speed if we wanted to add a bit more damage. I think this should be okay. We've got a ton of ability power, we've got good survivability, we've got debuffs to help our team out. Oh, we see the Moira orb actually, which is what prompted us that they're coming that way, because I was like, where are they? Drop off an orb there. Oh, Reaper's next to us. Should be okay against this. We've got a good survivability. All Reaper goes very, very low. So's our Rhyme though. Try and attack the Moira. That's not a Moira, that's a Reaper. That's what I meant. It's not like I know what my hero looks like. Jump up for the Reaper. I don't think the Reaper expects the amount of damage that we've got there. We are high on AP and he's... oh, where's the Moira going to go? There she is. Just wait for the fade out. I know my hero, but apparently not what they look like. I'm even doubting myself now. Maybe that was Moira. Oh, I don't know. Don't let me know in the comments, guys. No one likes YouTube comments. Right, so healing the Mercy. Ooh, big shatter again from the Ryan. He loves to just shatter as soon as Winston jumps. We didn't have enough damage to kill him though, because the healing's quite good from the Brig. Oh, Coalescence out now. Drop off a Phantasm Orb for the Reaper. Watch out for the rally. There's a Torb there. We try and get some healing over onto the Ryan, but he's out of LOS. Brig's there, decides to push us. Phantasm Orb now. Take her down. There's a Coalescence who is staying behind the little wall for a second, but when Farah ults, we want to try and get a heal out over onto them. damage orb is actually mostly for the cross orbital. To see if we can get to the player who just got taken down. I believe it was Mercy. Moira this time. Moira's very, very low. We fire the orb. She takes us down, but we get her down with the orb as well. Teddy Terror going crazy for about a second before the Winston pounces, but right. We have players on the point. Fire the orb there so it bounces around the corner over onto the point. That orb takes down the Reaper, which is always nice. Now, got Ryan on the point with bouncing the orb around the corner. That hit Moira a little bit an entry. Phantasm orb, make sure we take a little bit of high ground. Mercy's in trouble again. We try a heal orb, but she opts not to go for us for some reason, which means we can't really heal her. Enemy Moira does get taken down. We've got a heal orb here. Phantasm, now this cross orb one. We're trying to get there and follow it. That's going to keep us alive quite well. Moira with Americo, drop off a damage orb this time with Phantasm. Reaper's on us as well there, and yeah, we got shot at quite a bit there. Ooh. Right, go on, Teddy. No chance. Team's complaining about Winston. I mean, I feel it. Guys. Winston is obnoxious at the moment in stadium. Ah, that annoying boomerang hits us. Bit of damage. We've got time though to play with this. We actually bounced the orbs to go towards the point, but we kind of went to fire them blind there. I wish I'd just fired them straight down there because there was a lot of players. Black bounce the orb there, drop off another one. We've got Coalescence now. Reaper was really low, but Torvalt's there. We're going to have to just run through it. Cancelled. Enemy Moira's Coalescence. Rig Rally is over near to the point. I think she span actually to try and shield bash us there, but span too quick and didn't line it up properly. Reaper isn't killing us here, surely. Reaper sat up top, overtime. Oh, Winston does get a touch on it. Drop off Phantasm Orb, and yeah, without your supports there, mate, you're going to get absolutely deleted. Torb managed to sneak around onto the point, though. He let that little guy in. Okay.
Score 3-2.
15k money in round 5 is a lot of money. That's good, but look, Winston's crushing it. Enemy Winston is crushing it.
We're picking up speed with a payload race.
I might also say, by the way, that our Ryan is doing really well. Like, enemy Winston's obviously the standout performer here, but it's really tricky to find out how you should play against the Winston when you're Ryan. I don't know how to play Ryan when I'm against the Winston. I'm not a tank player. Like, I kind of know that you can't just chase around the Winston, but then if Winston's crushing all of your supports and backline, you can't just go into the enemy team as a Ryan on your own. So I don't know. I mean, it's one where you need your team to kind of move towards you, and you I guess provide a little bit of peel and then look for any opportunities for pins or slams.
Only 20 seconds left.
So I'm just trying to tell the team, look, if we can't all focus onto the Winston here, because the rest of their team will be free to just walk through unlimited heals. It'd be crazy. So if we can kill the support players, then the Winston will fall. I also don't really like that, like, I'll focus Brig. Like, we don't really need players to focus individual members of their team. We just need to understand the big picture, the win conditions. And that is going to be, okay, we've got to get the supports and reduce that healing so that Winston cannot stay in for long. Because if he's jumping in and getting a Brig pack, in for the jump. Okay, quick retreat orb there. I didn't actually really look at the build, but yeah, you guys can look at it. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. He's going to chase us. I think they took the health back because I couldn't see it when I was retreating with my back turned to it. It's a Winston, no. Drop off an orb. At least it applies debuffs to him. Brig slowed from liquid nitrogen there. Oh, okay, at least we get the Brig down, but we're not surviving that with our back to a Torbjorn. Enemy Moira's gone some weird weapon power build, by the way. They're not on Chain Grasp. Oh, Mercy. Okay. I'm finding it really difficult now to heal for this Mercy. Like, normally a Mercy would come towards the Moira a lot. Oh. Yeah, don't try and res that. But Mercy seems to be using us as a jump, and then they're leaving, and that's into positions where we can't heal them. So the monkey just chases, and that's it. Anyway, we are getting kind of locked in our spawn here. Enemy team's made a lot of progress. See, we've got a bit of a problem here. Oh, Brig's isolated. We want to get her down here. Healing for the Tracer. Moira's there. We're going to fade and get the Mega. Some good kills on our team. Oh, these are Coalescence. Look, the Reaper, though, he's holding the objective. Yeah, you're not... Surely you're not surviving here. Alright, Ryan does take him down. We're on our own here. We've got Cross Orbal. Still got our Fade. Moira's actually going to objective, and look... I don't want to be here. Moira, what are you... Okay. I don't want to be here on the objective. Because I can't do anything, and, I mean... I'm basically... I'm our debuffer. I can do short-ranged healing and things. But somebody's got to do this. We've got to catch up. So, I'd rather have our DPS, like maybe our Tracer. So it was me and Ryan with a Farron and Mercy flying around. But look, sometimes you got to do things for the team. We could still fire some orbs. They're just... We're losing out on all the Phantasm orbs that we could fire, and our Grasp as well. Tracer would be losing out on everything, I might add, but question is, who's more valuable in a spawn camp? Tracer or a Moira firing debuffing orbs? Oh, no idea what burned me there. Weird one. Reaper up top. We're going to ping that one for our team. Oh, Winston's on us now. We're looking for a flat bounce orb. Cross Orbal. We fire the damage orbs. Visibility lifesteal plus the healing, but now we've got nothing here. Moira is chasing us around. There's a damage orb on us as well. We're hoping to get our orb up in time. We do. Cross Orbal orb plus the Cyber Venom there. We're going to fade out because we have players behind us. Oh, Winston's on us now though. Oh, heal orb. We're nearly at Coalescence. We've got Coalescence. We tried to fade up to high ground. We don't make it to the high ground. There's a rally as well. No chance. Overtime ticking away. Nobody there to get the touch. Yeah, kind of brutal.
3-3. Some intense competition.
Yeah,
this round.
it really needed to be Tracer. I think it had to be Tracer. It could have even been Ryan, but
Next up,
Tracer would have been the
those
better
hands
choice.
Together, it's time for push. What tactics will the
Right,
team
round
start with
7.
this round?
We have options. Originally, I'm thinking deconstruction. The thing about deconstruction is like, okay, I can just put out more damage. But then I was thinking, okay, Codebreaker. What if I swapped some of this to... This would allow me to get either Precarious Potency or Chain Grasp if I built some weapon power in there, right? Now, I can get Super Flexor, and Super Flexor is awesome in terms of AP, but it also gives me 10 weapon power. So it's like, okay, well, their armor wasn't crazy. Let's have a look at the money. Look at that, 24k money. Not that it matters. Money's not an issue here. So, let's see. I can get Super Flexor. I have 20% AP. I mean weapon power. I could get Eye of the Spider. Because that 10% damage increase on players below 30% life also applies to your orbs and your coalescents. So look at those numbers. We've got 45% weapon power. We've got 70% ability power. I'm considering, should I get Precarious Potency here? Because we could do either. Basically, do I want more damage or do I want more healing for the team? Of course, you know me. Had to be Chain Grasp, right? So, yeah, 70% AP plus an extra 25% whenever we're using Super Flexor, which is nearly all the time. I mean, 95% AP with a ton of weapon power with Chain Grasp. Our damage has just increased a lot. So, let's see how this plays out. I think also we sold Liquid Nitrogen in order to free up a space. And I think that's worth it because, yeah, we want more damage output for both our orbs and our just weapon. Okay. Okay, back. Heal the Ryan. We're following our heal orb. Winston's on us. Reaper's also close. Try a little standstill. Rhythmic dodging. Wasn't standstill dodging. It was rhythmic. Fire our orbs again. Winston jumps on us. Leave the orb. Present. It is nearly Christmas after all. Bouncing the orbs around the corner. Power up there. We can't get healing over onto him. Winston does jump up, but we're still moving the bot. I'm okay moving the bot here. That's fine because it works out a bit different and we're still heavily in the action. See, Winston jumps over. Leave another present for him. Oh, Winston flies up in the air. Okay. This is going really, really well so far. We are still on the bot. I want to predict that enemies go through that way. Okay, we get some ticks. Now, can our team hold them there? We're trying to bounce orbs in. We actually bounced the damage, but the healing didn't make it in. Ryan getting low. We've got some weapon power. It does mean our healing's a lot stronger now. Winston jumps on us. We're going to fade it out. Ability lifesteal was going to get our health back up, but now there's a Reaper there. We're just going to back all the way off. Winston's here on us again. We are pretty much deleted before Numerico could do anything, as now we jump behind him. I was waiting for my orb before I was going to use Cole. I could have probably just deleted with Cole. Torb also tried to push us, but I mean, we're pretty strong here. All double dink from the brig. Shat comes in. I don't know if he... Oh, he did. He hit. Winston's on us again. Oh, he has ult this time. That's a little bit of a problem. Got to make sure that we're following our orbs. Considering Faye jumping up top here, we just want to put our orb on the bot. Reaper's trying to push. This is carnage. There's a lot of orbs. Moira Coalescence comes in. Also a Torbolt, so we're just going to fade behind here and hide, even though I basically gave my position away with my heal afterwards. And Moira faded back. Must have forgotten about me there. 31 seconds remaining. I just said that kind of announcer person. I wish that we could release streamer, like content creator announcer packs, by the way. Like, I would work my hardest on them to make it entertaining, British, I don't know. I think it'd be awesome if they could release that. And then they could do some... I mean, they could sell it, right? I'm sure there'd be a bunch of content creators who would be willing to do that for Stadium. Even if it's not me, I think it'd be good for some other content creators. We've won the match. Okay, I'm just copying him now. GG. I think the end build was really, really good. But my god, Winston. So annoying to play against. At 54,000 damage with 66,000 mitigated. Thank you, Teddy. Good job to you too. Oof. Jumping Ryan hammer. Guys, remember to like the video, subscribe. And yeah, more games will be coming out this week, so stay tuned. Bye.